Hello guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Baharudin Purnama and I live in Klaten area. On this occasion I will explain about the culture in the Klaten area. Before we go to explain about the culture of the Klaten area, we first know what culture is. Etymologically, the word culture of or culture comes from the Latin color, which mean to process or work. Culture, which mean to process or work. From the explanation here, it means that culture is not only about art, but also about how people carry out their daily lives. The Klaten area is common and is commonly referred as a cultural area because in the life of the people of Klaten district there are still many who uphold the customs and live and customs and culture of the land of Java as in farming, raising livestock and carrying and out other daily lives. The culture in the Klaten area is the aspect of art that is every popular is the wayang kulit culture, reog dance, classical dance ballet, and the art of lurik. From wayang culture, Klaten itself is a district with the nickname of the Picture City. It is it is called the Mastermind City because the number that has been recorded is already 200, 280 people. Only those records in the culture and tourism service have not been recorded. From our work or live, from the children to the old puppeteers in Klaten, from great masters such as Kinarto Sabdo, Kianom Suroto, to Warseno Slang, is a great mastermind who comes from the Klaten area. Apart the wayang culture, there is also a real culturing that has become popular among the surrounding community. The number of real culture actor here is because one of the real culture center in the Klaten area is Pandanan village, a village that has long been the center of real and real dance culture. Next, there is the art culture of the Tasik Ballet, the Tasik Ballet here, which is very famous from the dance art at Sewu Temple or Pandanan Temple Court, which often displays the Ramayana dance ballet, Sandra dance, which features the story of Rama and Sita. Not only that, the city of Klaten is also famous for its lurik clothes. Klaten is a lurik city. That's what people used to call it. With the characteristic of the Mataraman motif and the quality of the fabric, the lurik wove fabric from Klaten is very global. From the apart from the art, Klaten area is also very rich in the culture in its culture in agriculture and animal husbandry. The culture community of the Klaten area has very strong culture in the field because they are very good at preserving it. They educate their children in a cultured way and with God manner toward nature. The principle of the local community here is that when we are friendly with nature, nature will also be friendly to use. Next, we discuss about perform that are held regularly even every year in the Klaten area. When the month of Shuro or the month of Muharram comes in the Islamic calendar is Pandanan Hamlet, Soropaten village, Karanganom district. A cultural carnival is held. In this cultural carnival, there are various kinds of culture in its implementation. After the month of Muharram entered, the month of Safar or sea month of Safar in the Islamic calendar, a cultural event for the distribution of apem or sebaran apem was held. Sebaran apem was held in Jatinam village, Jatinam district, and Klaten district. To be precise in Plampean field, Sebaran apem is not only followed by local people but also tourists from outside the Klaten area. They flocking budding to come to the place to fight over the spirit apem, which is believed to be able to fertilize the soil. The culture of Sebaran apem is held regularly every year, accompanied by Islamic music performed. From the three towers that were erected in the field, apam was distributed every day after the custom is complete and enter the month of Mulud or month of Maulid in the Islamic calendar. Every year, there must be a series of events that are carried out in each mosque because the majority of the Klaten community are Muslim and are included in the Nahdlatul Ulama community organization. The community is very enthusiastic in welcoming to month of the birth of the Prophet Muhammad. During the month of Ruwah or the month of Shaban in the Islamic calendar, this month even is a custom the is intend to remind residents of their deceased relative and ancestors by cleaning the burial area and praying for them. It doesn't stop here there. When it comes the month of Ruah, the community will perform a traditional fast 10 days before the month of Ramadan comes. This feast is intended to pray for relatives who have passed away and to express gratitude to God Almighty from still being given a very large favor so that we can meet fasting month again. Recitation, the people will cleanse their bodies or purify themselves of all the sins they have made during the year and prepare themselves for the month of fasting. The event is called Padusan, or bathing in a pool and apologize to each other among all people so that they can carry out worship smoothly in the month of Ramadan.